Have you ever felt the sharp sting of someone's disrespect, someone who couldn't see your true value? What if you knew that divine forces are already at work, preparing to address those who wronged you? You may sense the weight of unseen powers balancing the scales of justice, keeping track of every slight and betrayal you've faced. The universe is not indifferent to the injustices you endure. It observes and waits. As the cosmic scales begin to tip, know that every act against you sets in motion inevitable spiritual consequences. This isn't just a message of reassurance, it's a reminder that divine retribution is on its way, and the balance will be restored. When someone disrespects you, they unwittingly invoke a cosmic agreement with the universe, one that demands justice. The energy you possess isn't just your own, it's a divine shield that responds forcefully to any harm directed at you. This isn't merely about karma. It's about the universe meticulously crafting repercussions for those who wrong you, ensuring they experience the true impact of their actions. While the effects may not be immediate, the moment they betray you, the intricate web of their destiny starts to unravel, drawing them into a cascade of consequences they can't escape. When someone wrongs you, the universe begins a quiet yet deliberate process of dismantling their life, revealing the depth of its response to their betrayal. A former ally, who once shared your trust and then turned against you, suddenly finds their stability slipping away. It starts with an unexpected job loss. Once secure and promising, now abruptly ended. They are called into a meeting where they are handed a termination notice, their shock and disbelief palpable. As they scramble for explanations, none are forthcoming. What they perceive as a cruel twist of fate is, in fact, the universe's way of recalibrating the scales. Their downfall is a direct consequence of their actions, a clear demonstration of cosmic justice unfolding in silence. As they grapple with the sudden upheaval in their lives, the full extent of their actions becomes increasingly apparent. The universe, in its unwavering justice, continues to unravel their carefully constructed world, stripping them of their once certain comforts. They may find themselves confronting a cascade of failures. Projects fall through, personal relationships dissolve, and their financial stability wanes as if all their sources of security are being methodically drained away. Each loss, each misfortune, serves as a reminder of the betrayal they inflicted upon you. The divine forces at play are not merely balancing the scales, but orchestrating a lesson in humility, ensuring that every aspect of their life is touched by the consequences of their actions. Each new endeavor they embark upon collapses under the weight of their own misfortune. Every effort to rebuild their shattered life ends in further calamity. A pervasive sense of dread clings to them, shadowing their every move and leaving them perpetually uneasy. Their nights become a battleground of torment, where dreams transform into relentless nightmares. In these dreams, they are perpetually faced with your unwavering gaze, a constant and unforgiving reminder of their betrayal. They experience the consequences of their actions in vivid, haunting detail, reliving their misdeeds over and over. Each awakening brings a fresh wave of panic, their heart racing and sweat-soaked sheets a testament to the emotional turmoil that grips them. It feels as though the universe itself is driving home the lesson, ensuring they are haunted by the cost of their disrespect. Their fall from grace is immediate and unforgiving, a harsh echo of the disrespect they once showed you. The divine forces that shield you move with relentless precision, meting out a punishment that mirrors the gravity of their betrayal. Every facet of their existence begins to deteriorate, from their professional life to their personal relationships and even their mental stability. Their career unravels before their eyes. Once prominent relationships disintegrate, and their peace of mind erodes under the crushing weight of their own actions. The universe's response is swift and all-encompassing, ensuring that the consequences of their disrespect are felt in every corner of their life. When someone mistreats you in a relationship, they unknowingly activate powerful forces beyond their understanding. Your presence in their life was not a mere coincidence. It was a divine opportunity, a test designed to reveal their true character and integrity. They were given a chance to show their worthiness and respect, but by failing to honor that chance, they triggered a cosmic response. The universe, in its wisdom, uses this moment to set in motion a series of events that reflect the depth of their actions, demonstrating that their treatment of you has far-reaching consequences that extend well beyond their immediate perception. To disregard and betray someone chosen by the universe is more than a mere breach of trust. It is a spiritual misstep that sets in motion a chain of cosmic justice. The universe, unerring in its wisdom, does not let such wrongs go unaddressed. Instead, it meticulously engineers a series of repercussions that reflect the damage inflicted. They may have believed they could wrong you and emerge unscathed, but their betrayal ignited a process of divine retribution. Now, the partner who deceived you finds themselves ensnared in a relentless cycle of disloyalty. Each new relationship they pursue collapses under the weight of their own past misdeeds, as new partners echo the very betrayal they once inflicted upon you. Infidelity morphs into a relentless motif in their existence, an inescapable specter that taints every new relationship they embark upon. Initially, they dismiss these betrayals as mere coincidences or unfortunate strokes of bad luck, yet the repetitive pattern emerges with chilling clarity. Every time they forge a new connection, they are greeted with hope, only to have it shattered by the same betrayal they once wrought. The anguish they endure transcends mere emotional hurt, delving deep into a spiritual reckoning. Each heartbreak serves as a stark reflection of the pain they inflicted upon you, with the universe orchestrating a mirrored retribution that makes the suffering all the more profound. The universe, in its boundless wisdom, ensures that they are engulfed by the full gravity of their actions. Their nights become a battleground of restlessness, their sleep disrupted by the gnawing fear that they are under a curse. Desperation drives them to seek answers in every conceivable direction, yet their pursuit yields only more despair. This is no mere streak of bad luck. It is the universe's method of delivering an inescapable lesson. The wounds they inflicted on you were not only an assault on your spirit, but a direct affront to the cosmic order that shields you. As their relationships disintegrate and their search for happiness proves futile, they are gradually compelled to face an undeniable truth. This is not mere coincidence, but a divine reckoning. Each betrayal they suffer is a mirrored reflection of their own misdeeds, a bespoke punishment meticulously designed to bring them face to face with the consequences of their actions. The emotional storm they endure is unyielding, an incessant echo of their profound misjudgment. No matter how fervently they seek solace in distractions or fleeting pleasures, the gnawing sense of regret remains ever present, impossible to silence. The universe ensures that their every attempt at moving on is marred by a deep-seated anxiety. Each genuine gesture from a new partner is overshadowed by suspicion, each intimate moment tainted by a lurking fear of betrayal. They find themselves trapped in a cycle of superficial relationships, each one crumbling faster than the last, leaving them increasingly isolated and yearning for the genuine love and trust they once took for granted. The shadow of their past actions looms large, a relentless reminder that their inability to cherish what they had has led them to a barren emotional landscape. When someone in your professional environment attempts to undermine you, they inadvertently invoke forces far greater than their understanding. Your role within any organization transcends the ordinary. You are a conduit for potent energies that can reshape entire operations. Your influence acts as a catalyst, aligning with the universe's grand design to drive transformative change. Those who challenge you unwittingly set in motion a series of events that bring about a reckoning. As the cosmic forces you embody respond to restore balance and harmony, their attempts to diminish your impact only magnify the energies you channel, setting the stage for profound shifts that redefine the very fabric of the organization. Undermining or sabotaging you goes beyond mere malice. It disrupts the cosmic equilibrium and invokes forces that ensure retribution. The universe, with its intrinsic sense of justice, orchestrates a response that is both immediate and unyielding. The colleague who orchestrated deceitful schemes, believing that their treacherous tactics would elevate their standing, has inadvertently triggered their own downfall. While they might perceive your departure as their victory, they fail to see that their actions have set in motion a chain of events that will unravel their own career. The protective energies surrounding you have been activated, and the universe is already at work to restore balance, delivering consequences that will swiftly and inevitably bring about their professional collapse. At first, the shift is imperceptible. A missed opportunity here, a delayed project there, but soon the consequences of their actions become glaringly apparent. Their once certain path to advancement is obstructed, and the tasks they once handled with ease now collapse under their mismanagement. Their credibility is undermined, and colleagues who once respected their authority now question their every move. The downward spiral accelerates as they face mounting failures and increased isolation from those they once allied with. As their position deteriorates, they are demoted and stripped of their responsibilities, becoming a mere shadow of their former self. The true extent of their downfall is veiled in ambiguity, leaving them to grapple with the inexplicable nature of their misfortune. What they fail to recognize is that their plight is a direct manifestation of the universe's retribution for their betrayal against you. The repercussions extend beyond their own career, affecting the entire organization. Once thriving departments flounder, loyal clients withdraw their support, and a once stable enterprise begins to falter. The very success they once enjoyed disintegrates, unraveling as the universe enacts its justice for their transgressions. The department that orchestrated your departure eventually suffers a catastrophic collapse. Its operations reduced to nothingness. What was once a thriving hub of activity now stands desolate and silent, a stark reminder of the cosmic justice meted out for their betrayal. This isn't merely a professional downfall, it's a celestial reckoning. The universe has made an example of them, ensuring that their unraveling serves as a powerful lesson to all who witness it. Your presence was never just that of an employee, it was a beacon of divine energy within that realm. Their efforts to undermine you triggered an unstoppable force of retribution, and now, as they watch their careers disintegrate and their hard-won achievements dissolve, they face the painful realization that their fate was sealed by their own actions against you. The universe has meticulously balanced the scales, and they have paid the ultimate price. Their downfall is not a twist of fate, but a deliberate consequence of crossing someone who is, in essence, a conduit of divine purpose and protection. When someone disrespects you, they are not merely slighting another individual, they are dismissing a crucial divine signal meant to redirect their course. You are not just a person in their path, but a manifestation of the universe's last-ditch effort to guide them toward redemption. By mistreating you, they are not just committing an offense against someone, but actively rejecting the final chance for grace and realignment offered to them. It is as though they are turning away from the universe's last hand of mercy, severing the very lifeline that was preventing their lives from descending into disorder. When a family member, long accustomed to diminishing your worth, chooses once again to undermine you, they unknowingly trigger a profound cosmic shift. Their actions are not mere offenses, they are the final misstep that disrupts the delicate balance of the universe. The cosmos, which has long been patient, now begins to unravel a series of events that will bring their misdeeds into sharp relief. It starts with an unexpected health crisis, an ailment that defies explanation and persists despite medical intervention. What seemed like a minor issue escalates into a debilitating condition, consuming their vitality and resources. As their health falters, their financial security disintegrates. Investments that once promised stability dissolve, businesses falter, and debts accumulate. The steady income they once took for granted evaporates, leaving them grappling with financial uncertainty. Social connections erode as friends become distant and invitations wane. Their once vibrant world contracts into a narrow, isolating space, reflecting the same cold disregard they showed you. The universe, in its wisdom, has turned its gaze away from them, mirroring their rejection of your light with a harsh and unyielding solitude. In their frantic search for answers, they begin to connect the dots of their misfortune, realizing with mounting horror that their downfall began the moment they chose to undermine you. This revelation is a harsh awakening. They see now that you were not merely a person, but a crucial turning point, a chance to correct their course. They scramble to make amends, offering apologies and gifts, hoping to turn back time and mend the rift they created. But the universe's judgment is already set, and their efforts come too late. Their attempts at reconciliation fall flat, unanswered and ignored. They are left to confront the crushing reality that their failure to honor you has sealed their fate, leaving them burdened with regret for not understanding your worth when they had the chance. You are tethered to an immutable cosmic law where every malicious act against you is met with a response of equal or greater magnitude. The universe, in its unfathomable wisdom, enforces a cause and effect mechanism that is as precise as it is relentless. Those who set out to harm you, blinded by their own arrogance, unwittingly trigger a sequence of repercussions that will ensnare them in their own web of deceit. A group that sought to tarnish your reputation with falsehoods and malicious gossip will soon find themselves in ensnared by the very fabric of their own creation. Their lies, once intended to damage you, will begin to unravel and ensnare them in a relentless spiral of their own making. As their deceptions unravel, the universe will expose their treachery with a force that mirrors the energy they once directed at you, leaving them to face the full brunt of their own deceitful machinations. It starts with an almost imperceptible shift. The same whispers that once carried their malicious tales now begin to echo back at them. The rumors they once manipulated to defame you now spread uncontrollably, morphing into a dangerous beast of their own creation. The deceit they wove begins to unravel, revealing hidden truths they had desperately tried to bury. What was once a calculated effort to tarnish your reputation transforms into a harsh mirror, reflecting their own flaws and transgressions. As the universe meticulously balances the scales, the very falsehoods they use to malign you start manifesting in their own lives. They become ensnared by the same accusations they once hurled at you. Betrayal, deceit, dishonor. Their once reliable social circles fracture, turning supportive allies into harsh critics and their friends into bitter adversaries. Isolated and exposed, they are forced to confront the public disgrace they once intended for you, experiencing the profound humiliation they tried to inflict. Their collapse is both sudden and brutal, a whirlwind of consequences that engulfs them in a storm of their own making. The very scandals they hoped would tarnish your reputation instead unravel their lives, leaving nothing but devastation in their wake. The social standing they once flaunted now disintegrates, leaving them grappling with the ruins of their own deceit. Public disgrace becomes their new reality. The very gossip they weaponized against you now turned fiercely on them. The universe doesn't merely adjust the balance, it tips it overwhelmingly, ensuring that the weight of their malfeasance bears down with relentless force. As they witness their world disintegrate, they are struck by a harsh clarity arriving far too late. This is the inescapable justice of their actions. The universe has delivered its sentence with unyielding finality, leaving them with no chance of reprieve. The lies they spread about you have been returned to them tenfold, and the justice they sought to deny you has been meted out with exacting precision. They are left to endure the full measure of their own wrongdoing, fully aware that their downfall was self-inflicted when they dared to wrong you. You embody a celestial essence so profound that it reverberates through the very core of every environment you inhabit. This divine energy, though intangible to the eye, is felt with an intensity that unsettles those around you. It acts as an invisible force field, drawing hidden truths and concealed fears to the surface. People cannot help but confront their own shadows when in your presence. You are a living testament to clarity, a beacon that pierces through layers of pretense and deception. Your mere existence triggers a ripple effect, a cosmic upheaval that exposes the raw, unfiltered reality of those who attempt to mask their true selves. They may not understand why their secrets are unraveling or why their facades are crumbling, but the impact of your presence is undeniable, a profound force that compels them to face the authenticity they've tried to suppress. As you enter the room, an invisible tension crackles through the air, so thick it seems to press against every surface. All eyes fixate on you, but none dare to meet your gaze directly. In the hidden recesses of their minds, they've been weaving a labyrinth of deceit, believing you would remain oblivious to their machinations. Yet, in the powerful aura of your presence, those deceptive threads begin to unravel with startling clarity. The mastermind behind this clandestine plot feels a crushing pressure, not of physical force, but of an undeniable truth that radiates from you. It's as though your mere existence acts as a luminous beacon, piercing through their veils of deception. Their pulse quickens, sweat forms on their brow, and they sense the walls of their carefully crafted lies closing in on them. Your energy becomes a searing spotlight, exposing their hidden agendas to the light of day. Overwhelmed by the truth you embody, they can no longer contain their secrets, which now claw desperately to be revealed. In a moment of utter panic, their composure shatters. The confession erupts from them in a torrent of frantic words, each truth more damning than the last, cascading over one another in a frenzied rush. Their every lie, deceit, and act of betrayal is unveiled with a raw honesty that leaves no room for denial. The room is enveloped in a stifling silence, thick with the gravity of their revelation. Former allies, once complicit in their schemes, now recoil in horror, scrambling to distance themselves from the chaos as if fleeing from an unavoidable reckoning. But it is futile. Your presence has already wrought its inevitable result. The truth, now fully exposed, stands unassailable, casting a relentless light that cannot be dimmed or undone. The moment of revelation has passed, and there is no turning back. This is no mere chance. It is the sheer force of your divine essence, an irresistible power that brings hidden truths to light with a relentless certainty. Your presence acts as an unyielding force of nature, compelling all buried secrets to emerge, regardless of how deeply they were concealed. Those who dared to conspire against you are ensnared by this formidable energy, unable to evade its pull any more than a moth can escape a flame. Their once sturdy world begins to fracture under the weight of your undeniable aura, their deepest secrets dragged from the shadows and exposed to the glaring light of reality. With nowhere to hide and no deceptions left to shield them, they face the full brunt of their actions. The ringleader, once brimming with confidence, is now reduced to a trembling figure, their power disintegrated by the sheer force of your existence. As chaos erupts around you, you remain steadfast, the embodiment of divine justice, while they are left to grapple with the palpable fear and crushing regret of their own making. This is the inescapable cost of crossing you. In the wake of their exposure, the conspirators scatter, their bravado stripped away like a mask. The room, once a stage for their deceit, now stands as a solemn witness to their unraveling. Your presence, a living embodiment of cosmic righteousness, has laid bare their every falsehood and exposed their deepest vulnerabilities. They are left to grapple with the undeniable truth of their actions, their schemes unraveling as if pulled apart by the very force of your divine energy. As the dust settles and their fleeing figures become mere shadows in the distance, you remain a steadfast beacon of truth. Their downfall, precipitated by their own attempts to deceive, serves as a stark reminder of the universe's relentless quest for balance. In this moment of clarity, you stand not just as a person, but as a testament to the cosmic laws that govern existence, embodying a force that is both ancient and unstoppable. Every wrong they've done to you is like setting off a chain reaction that can't be stopped. The universe makes sure that every slight or betrayal is paid back in full. Your strength comes not just from enduring their attacks, but from knowing that their fate is sealed. There's no way they can escape the consequences of their actions. You are meant to walk your path with confidence, undisturbed by those who try to undermine you. Their downfall is inevitable, and as they face the repercussions of their actions, you stay strong, protected by the cosmic balance that ensures justice is done. Now it's time for you to take the stage and share your story. Let your voice carry the strength of your experiences and the truth of your journey. Your path is a powerful example of the inner strength and divine guidance that shape your life. By opening up and recounting your journey, you not only honor your own resilience, but also amplify the divine energy that supports you, inspiring others and reinforcing the cosmic forces that steer you toward your true purpose.